Hey everybody, Pastor Josh here. I just wanted to touch base with everyone. Thank you for your patience as we navigate these waters of social media and videos and all these different challenges that we are all facing. This is a message primarily to the members of my church, so I'll be sending you the links. But I did want to go over just a few things that I've had some questions on. And so I just wanted to make sure that you got the link to this. And here's my thoughts, and you can do with this as you need to do. So let me go over just very quickly. I don't want to take up a lot of your time today, but I wrote this little document saying how to be the church during quarantine. Just things that we can do to reiterate some of the stuff from our message this morning. We should be praying for each family in our church every day. I suggest you write a list and then add to it as you remember new people. Think about where they sit. Think about all those things. Whatever you can do is going to be a blessing when you pray for others. Of course, pray for needs that you know about in the community, all those things as well. Use the media every opportunity that you have now to witness, to check on people, to encourage others. Think about those that especially they might live alone or they might be labeled as the most vulnerable to sickness. Think about our elderly, our children, different ones that might have their own propensities to sickness. Keeping them in mind, checking on them, encouraging them, witnessing to them, planting the seed. Encouraging is probably the best thing that we can do right now. There's a lot of fear and a lot of panic, and we know that the God of peace can bring peace to their situation too. Let me encourage you, especially this, if we get to the point where we won't be able to have public worship, or you may only be able to chat online or to do those things. Make sure you're keeping your own personal spiritual disciplines. You should be, as I should be, praying every day, worshiping God every day, studying the Word of God every day. We also need to fast regularly during this time, as the Lord directs us. As we're praying, make sure we're praying for the leaders of our nation, our state, and our local towns as they make decisions regarding public safety, that they're using the wisdom and the knowledge that God has given to them and what they have available. Pray for the essential workers. I'm thinking even grocery store workers, restaurant workers, those that are trying to keep the local economy going. Of course, we also definitely want to remember first responders, policemen, firemen, ambulance, EMTs, those that are responding to emergencies, doctors, nurses, hospital staff as they're making directives and decisions in regard to this spread of this virus. So we're thankful that the Lord has kept them. We're asking that you continue to pray for them. Several members have asked me how do they give during this time if they can't make it to the services or if the services have to be canceled. As you know, and I'm not a prosperity preacher, but the Word of God tells us that we should be faithful and cheerful in our givings and in our tithings, and we know that we have to maintain our church buildings and all the things that we still have to work for and do during this time of quarantine. So I did want to give you some options that were available to pay your tithing and offerings. Of course, if we have service in person, of course you can still bring your tithing and offering to the building, and we will collect an offering as we do. If you happen to be a member that has a key to the building, you can actually place your tithing and offering in an envelope. Make sure you seal the envelope, mark it with your name so that we can make sure that you get credit for your giving, and then place it through the slot in the church office door, which is locked. So if you have a key to get in the building, you can put your tithing and offerings there at any time. Number two, you could mail a check if you are comfortable doing that. If you want to mail your giving, you can do that to Brother Baltz, our treasurer, or you can even send it to my home, and I'll make sure that it gets to our treasurer, and so that he can get that credited to your account. And here below are listed the addresses that you can mail that to. If you don't have a key, or you normally pay in cash and you don't have a key, and so you can't put it into the office slot, you're welcome to put it in place it in a sealed envelope with your name on it, so that it can be credited to your giving record, and you can place the sealed envelope in my mailbox at the above address. If you happen to live here in town, that might be an easy way to do that if you're out and about anyway for whatever reason. I will make sure that it gets to the treasurer. If you are not able to get out at all, I certainly can come by, or I can have the treasurer come by and get that from you in person. So we could also do that as well. So we also have that available to you. You would just have to message us and let us know that that's what you need us to do. And we certainly want you to be blessed, and that does include your givings. And we're thankful for the support. I've never felt as supported in my role as pastor as I have this past year or so. You guys have been so gracious, and like I said, this is primarily a message to my members, the ones that are there each week. And we're just thankful for your support and thankful for giving us the freedom to listen to the voice of God as He gives us wisdom on what to do over these next few weeks. We don't know what might happen, but we hope that we'll be back in public worship as soon as possible. So I will share this with you. It'll be just a little video. Please take the time to listen to it, and God bless you, and pray that you have a great day.